Now to discuss the Cricket Australia saga and the reprehensible treatment of Justin Langer, I have a bona fide legend, the man who took 41 wickets in his first 6 tests during the 1978-79 Ashes. The great Rodney Hogg joins me in Perth. Rodney, who's to blame here? Is it the players, the board, or is it the coach?
Good to see you again, Rita. I didn't know Pat was woke, so I can't call him Perfect Pat anymore. Who's to blame? Oh, look, it's a couple of years. This has probably been in the making, and I'm in a delicate situation here because I go down to City Beach to have a swim now and then, and JL goes down there as well, so I can't say anything against JL, otherwise he'll come up and punch me. But Khawaja 2 years ago said, "You make us feel like we're walking on eggshells." That was the first little sign. And then that year, not last season, but the season before, 37 players played for Australia and Khawaja wasn't one of them. So you sort of felt that perhaps you can't speak up against JL. Then we had, well, I'll tell you a little story. I've got a mate who's a major in the Army, saw war service. He was in the Intercontinental in Sydney for 3 nights in November 2020, and he viewed the Australian cricket team for 3 days. And he said he didn't feel they were a happy bunch. A happy bunch. Now, you don't have to run around
But they're not happy,
smiling,
Rodney.
But you do.
But you don't have to be happy because they're now world #1. They've come from that cheating saga. They're #1 test team. They've won the World Cup. So Justin Langer gets results. I mean, does it really matter if the players aren't just ecstatic 24/7?
Oh, I'm not blaming JL for that situation, but he did he made an opinion on the fact that he felt that it wasn't a happy team. Then we've gone probably 12 months ago where the players all had a little bit of a say and they said, well, JL's got to change his demeanour. Now, you can't change your character. You are what you are. If you're confrontational and intense and rah-rah-rah, if you said to me, come in here tonight and crack a few jokes and have a smile on your face, I can't do it. People can't change. And I know JL's not going to like me saying this, but he's probably like Ron Barassi. Ron Barassi coached 4 clubs, one of the all-time great coaches, but they've got a short term. They've got they're not coaches for life at the one club. And we've seen Silverwood from England get sacked because apparently he was too soft, and we've seen JL go really because he was too tough. So we've got six greats in the Australian side. There's only 11 players in a cricket team and there's 6 superstars, well, great players in there at the moment. And obviously the great players don't want him. And you say about Cummins not standing up and Mitchell said he was gutless. Well, he's not going to say, I don't want JL there. That's not his position. He just said, well, I'll leave it to management. And Cricket Australia have been put in a really hard, delicate situation. They look like fools because it's gone. Perhaps they should have 12 months ago or when the players came, perhaps they should have had a situation, Justin, we want you to coach to the end of the Ashes and then we're going to put you off into another position. But they didn't look into the future. And now it's gone ridiculous. We've won the Ashes, we've won the World Cup, everybody's saying that. I had a friend, all the past players are coming out, and it's turning the past players against the current players, and we don't want that in Cricket Australia.
Oh, absolutely. We've seen Ricky Ponting, Adam Gilchrist, Mitch Johnson, a bunch of players say they're really quite unhappy with what's happened here. What's next for Justin Langer? Do you think he will go and coach the Poms and come back and beat us in the Ashes? That would be interesting.
Well, Cricket Australia have handled it pathetically. I mean, they had a meeting the other day for 7 hours and we've had to... I think they weren't prepared to sack him. And they weren't prepared to reinstate him. So they were waiting for probably JL to fall on his sword a little bit. Then they come out and say, well, we might have a position for him down the track. Perhaps they should have offered him a position 6 months ago. Forward planning's been a non-existence here. And the key performance indicators, JL wins. So how do we go forward now? In this situation? We can't go forward. What's the next coach going to do? Be nice, pat them all on the backside, but it is the new age, and you said he's a woke sort of a guy, so that probably fits in with him now. A new sort of Ronnie McDonald is the new current coach at the moment. He doesn't rock too many boats, so we want coaches now who are non-boat rockers. But this is a really mature group of players. If we had a different team, If we had a different team, then JL comes in and swings the bat, but you can't do that with this bunch of blokes.
Well, perhaps, but even though you've said, you know, they've got 6 legends in the team, they're a mature bunch, JL's approach has got these remarkable results. And yeah, the next coach, I guess he'll have to be soft and have group hugs rather than yell at them. Rodney Hogg, always a pleasure to speak with you. Thank you for your time this evening.
See you, Rita.